Last week, price respected the daily order block as support before expanding into our weekly target, the daily buy-side liquidity. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's forecast. Today we'll be diving into lecture 48 of the 2026 mentorship program. We'll recap how price delivered last week and break down the highest probability of price trading lower or higher. On the dollar index, last week I discussed about price trading to the sell side liquidity, and I explained that whatever point of interest is above price, I will be looking at that point of interest to act as a resistance to price in price trading lower to run the sell side liquidity. Price open respected the weekly fair value gap, traded lower, came close in running out the sell side liquidity. Going in this week, I will be anticipating lower prices. We can clearly see the price is currently respecting the weekly fair value gap, and the next drawn liquidity is price taking out the sell side liquidity because price traded below the mid-range of the order block, making it an invalid order block with the likelihood of price trading lower to run out the swing low. Last week on the Telegram group, I pointed out that price took out the buy side liquidity and there's a likelihood of price trading lower to run the sell side liquidity. I explained to you guys that the daily time frame is now ready to expand lower to run the sell side liquidity. So going in this week, I will be anticipating a continuation in this trend from the 4-hour time frame, anticipating lower prices to run the sell side liquidity. On EURUSD, last week I talked about price trading higher. I told you guys that I will stick to the idea of the dollar index in price trading lower. So on EURUSD, I was anticipating a continuation in the trend to the buy side liquidity. Looking at what point of interest will act as a support in price trading higher to the buy side liquidity, I pointed out the weekly fair value gap. And from the opening price, there was a gap within this candle, which you can clearly see that price used the gap as a support in trading higher to the buy side liquidity. On the daily time frame, you can see how price took out the sell side liquidity, and you can see the inverse correlation to the dollar index in this price action in price trading higher to run the buy side liquidity, which was pointed beforehand on the Telegram group. I explained to you guys why I was actually anticipating higher prices on EURUSD to trade higher, and my next drawn liquidity is the buy side liquidity. So going in this week, I will be anticipating a continuation in that trend, looking at daily points of interest that will support the idea in price trading higher to the buy side liquidity. On the US 100, last week I pointed out the monthly fair value gap. I told you guys how price respected the monthly fair value gap treated above, which was called out beforehand on the previous lectures. I told you guys that as long as price is within this price range, I'm anticipating higher prices, a continuation in this trend to run the buy side liquidity on the weekly time frame. And we can see how price closed above the previous candle's high, showing us that there's a likelihood of a candlestick continuation pattern trading higher to the next draw on liquidity. So going in this week, I will be anticipating price to run on previous week highs and possibly a continuation on the daily time frame in price trading higher. On the daily time frame, from on Monday, price traded lower to the daily order block, used it as a support in trading higher to run the buy side liquidity, which was pointed out on the Telegram group, and the link to join the Telegram group is in the description below. Price used the daily fair value gap as a support, traded higher, took out the buy side liquidity, and closed. Going in this week, I will be putting my focus on the daily time frame to look at daily points of interest, like the daily fair value gap, a daily order block, to add to the support in price, trading higher, and my next drawn liquidity is to see price run the buy side liquidity and possibly a continuation in price, creating an all-time high on the US 100. On gold, I discussed about price trading higher to run the buy side liquidity. I told you guys that I was actually anticipating a counter trend in price, which was pointed out on the previous lectures. So I'm looking at a counter trend to the buy side liquidity. And the previous candle came close to the buy side liquidity. And I told you guys that I'm looking at a continuation in that trend in running out the buy side liquidity. So going in this week, I'll be looking at price trading higher, but at the same time, I'm going to put my focus on the weekly fair value gap. It is going to be a possible retracement to the weekly fair value gap. I will be anticipating the weekly fair value gap to act as a support in price trading higher. On a daily time frame, you can see how price traded higher on Monday, took out the buy side liquidity, and did a counter trend, did a counter retracement to the daily fair value gap. On Friday, price respected the daily fair value gap and closed as an up close candle. So going in this week, my focus is going to be on the daily time frame to see if the daily fair value gap is going to act as a supporting price, trading higher to the buy side liquidity, which is the swing high. But if price is going to be trading through the daily fair value gap, I will look at it the weekly fair value gap to act as a support in price trading higher, but overall my bias on gold is anticipating higher prices. And that is it for this lecture. See you guys in the next lecture.